Thomas against Brooks. That's tipped. Here's Thomas. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Thomas got 15 points in just the second half. The Pacers call timeout. Nice game. Great performance by Isaiah Thomas.
Well, you know, he's destroying them right now, guys. This defense has to make an adjustment to try and cool him off.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Celtics. Crowder comes in for Rozier. Young's checked in for the Pacers. Ellis comes in for Brooks. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Nate McMillan had some advice for the team during that last break. Coach not happy with the team. He told him, come on, we have to value the basketball. We're just giving it away. We'll see if they listen. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Okay, nice job here in the second half. Field goal percentage is way up from what it was at halftime when it was just barely above 30%.
The Celtics call time. There's Smart, stolen by Miles. Down it drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
Look, you'll take that shot every time up the floor.
The Celtics call time. And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for the Celtics. Horford with the screen on Ellis. Outside Thomas. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Thomas got 27.
Trying to put the team on his back offensively. Tight game. IT is definitely ready to step up.
George, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Nice shot by Smart.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
And here's George. Pass to Miles. Outside for George. And so the ball is out of bounds. Miles touched it last. Thomas with it. .116 left in the fourth quarter. No good with the triple.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
George with the ball. Now guarded by Crowder. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Here's Thomas. Johnson sends the screen for Thomas. A three-pointer off the mark.
You know, brick after brick after brick. I mean, that's been the story for him this quarter. I mean, he's got to rein it in down the stretch here.
Guys, we had to take flight to get to this game tonight, but here's a guy who simply takes flight and flies at will on the basketball court. I mean, it's pretty surreal to watch a guy who can elevate to that level.
And So it's Boston with it, following the score by Indiana. And the shot's good from Crowder.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Timeout called the Pacers. They're trailing by 7. Here's Young. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's George. Good D by Johnson. Thomas against Ellis. So we see Boston get the win here, and this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now.
.112 left to play in the final quarter. Drains the three-pointer. Max got 10 points here in the second half.
Making it rain a little from outside.
Ball left side. Down low. Griffin. It's good! And now they trail by just 4.
Cool as they come in a tight spot like that. Great poise.
Exum kicks to Hayward. And that comes off the assist by Exum.
Hayward always working hard to give his team whatever it needs. And they need his points badly, so he steps up.
Now here's Paul. And stolen by Hayward. He takes it in, and Hayward at the stuff.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Paul passes to Griffin. Over Gobert. Rebounded by the Jazz. Guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Mack, good.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. And they've edged in front in the series after an outstanding performance here in Game 3.
Kevin, it sure was. When teams split the
And here are the Heat now, trailing by 2. Here's Dragic. That misses, had a chance to tie it there. Well, Cleveland shooting here in the fourth quarter, around 41%. Inside, it's tipped and taken away by Johnson. Now here's Dragic, the fast break opportunity, and the powerful one-handed slam.
In the zone, Dragic is laser focused on ensuring they scored on that possession. Sees the target and sinks it.
Now here's Williams. Buries the long-range jumper. Williams has got 6 here in this quarter.
And his team needed that hoop, which is why they turned to him there.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. Winslow's checked in for the Heat. Dion Waiters comes in for Johnson. James checked in for Cleveland. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, Eric Spoelstra had some words for his team. And he begged his guys to get after it on the break. He said, let's keep up the tempo, guys. You know how dangerous we are on the break. Be confident with the ball. Take risks. Move it, guys.
Thanks, David. Now here's James after Dion Waiters' miss. Love with the screen on Winslow. James absorbing hits on the drive.
Was there ever any doubt who they were going to go to? LeBron James is clutch.
Here's Waiters. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Getting inside, putting pressure on the defense. You've got to have that kind of aggressive approach.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
How great have they been? I mean, shooting the ball from outside the arc, they have absolutely been lights out.
And he does get the second one. And that shrinks the margin to just 4.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
LeBron against Winslow. Love with the screen for LeBron. And a miss there on the triple.
You know, brick after brick after brick. I mean, that's been the story for him this quarter. I mean, he's got to brain it in down the stretch here.
Got it. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Now here's James. And Shumpert kicks to Love. Kept alive.
And Whiteside takes great pride in rejecting shots. Outstanding at getting his arms up and denying shooters.
To take the lead. Waiters no luck. And he commits the intentional foul.
had to foul and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what? We know a few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good. And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
It's not over yet.
Right side, a screen on Shumpert. And so they foul intentionally. Free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in. And so it's Cleveland who comes out on top here. And they've edged in front in the series after an outstanding performance here in Game 3.
Kevin, it sure was.
Milwaukee with the ball. A 2-point game. Antetokounmpo, no good. And stolen by Teletovic. Here's Terry. Joseph with the rebound. Toronto shooting pretty well, 46% from the floor. 1:14 left to play here in the fourth.
Boy, Valanciunas, a mountain of a man, a solid big guy who scores well and provides a lot of length and muscle inside.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. That one drops. He ties it up.
And he's got such a smooth stroke, and it never changes, even in this kind of a high-pressure situation.
Monroe with the screen on Joseph. Dellavedova with the bounce pass. Good!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
DeRozan against Middleton. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. 2 points here might be all the cushion they need.
You would think so. This game is theirs for the taking.
34 seconds left in the game. 6 on the shot clock. Giannis kicks to Dellavedova. Pass to Middleton. Puts up a deep three. Toronto grabs the miss. The Raptors call timeout. What do you think we're going to see here?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hi, guys. During that last break, I heard what the Raptors coach told to his team. He wants them to have an even temperament. He said, I like the energy, but don't rush. Don't force things. Let the game come to you. Kevin, it's difficult to play with everything on the line with that kind of equilibrium.
Thank you, David.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
And that's an intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
I think it's a wrap. When the game's on the line, he knows how to deliver the crushing blow.
Outside, Joseph fires from deep. Money! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one. And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Here's Dellavedova. Pass to Parker. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. And no good is the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. He's able to hit the second one, and that will put them up by 2. And here's DeRozan. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. So a close game sees Milwaukee taking this one. And now they're sitting on a commanding 3-1 lead. They've grabbed this Murray against Rubio. Pass to Towns. Over to Saul. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Murray down low. Covered by Rubio. Aldridge. Knocks down the trifecta.
Man, it's absolutely scary, frightening when Aldridge starts lighting it up like this.
So it's Rubio bringing it up for the Timberwolves. Here's Towns. Some solid defense from Gasol.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Here's Aldridge. And Jones pulls it down. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. And wants their best move at this point.
And if you can get a three, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a 5.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
Minnesota making some changes. Corky Dames checked in for Robinson. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Chris Dunn. And Levine subbed in for Ricky Rubio. Then for the Spurs, Leonard, he's checked in for Ginobili. Green comes in for Jordan Crawford. And Parker subbed in for Murray. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
It's the first that will put them up by 2. Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, how about the nerds there? Those free throws put them in a very good position. 3 points clear.
Jones drives in. It drops. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. Second of 2 is good. That will put them up by 2. Now here's Jones. From deep three-point territory. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. And they're going to move on to the conference semifinals. What a performance through the entire first round. Greg sweep. And Mack kicks to Exum. And Baamute against Hayward. And that comes off the assist by Exum. Exum's got 3 assists now in this one.
Definitely a go-to option in these moments. Hayward has the experience and game to knock down big shots.
Now here's Paul. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Derek Favors checked in for Rudy Gobert. Gian Leon comes in for Hood. Burks, he's checked in for Mack. And it's Hill in for Exum.
Paul is truly the prototypical point guard. He's got a high IQ, takes care of the ball, and he prioritizes setting up his teammates.
Johnson, he's checked in for Raymond Felton. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
Hey, by missing that free throw now, a three could even the score.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Chris Paul picks up that.
Putting the pedal to the floor and just rushing in. He didn't give the defense a chance to set up.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. Misses the second one as well, so he's 0 for 2 that time.
Knocking down your freebies can help you get in a rhythm and stay there.
Paul passes to Mbah-a-Moute. And here's Redick to tie it up. Hill pulls it in.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Oh, he really bungled that finish.
Paul with the ball. Now defended by Hayward. Right between the eyes. And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Now here's Hayward. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Hayward always working hard to give his team whatever it needs. And they need his points badly, so he steps up.
30 seconds left in the fourth.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
It's not over yet.
And Los Angeles calling timeout. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got to hear what Mike Woodson said to his team, and he's excited about their chances. He said, this is what we've worked for. This is where we want to be. Now it's up to us to take it. That means big plays and big shots. We'll see if they can rise to the big moment, Kevin.
Okay, David, thanks. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And an intentional foul right there. So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he is unable to get the second one. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Clippers. The 3-ball. It counts. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
Not wasting any time off the catch.
They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure. It's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Absolutely massive free throw. That'll force them into a 3-point attempt.
Outside, Redick. There's the triple. The 3 won't fall. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game.
Never good to lose a player to fouls, but fortunately, he's not the only talent they have. They got other guys that can fill his spot.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
Unflappable. This guy relishes being the man to put the game away.
And they do it. They'll move on to round 2. They had control the whole series, and They are just rolling now, winning round one, 4 games to 1.
And they are going.
.102 left here in the fourth quarter. Shoots from the baseline. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Pass to Conley. Good!
That's just being a pro. Conley understanding the moment and rising to the occasion.
Steps back. Here's Miller. Yes! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
What a time to knock that one down. Cold-blooded from Miller.
And so it's Chalmers with it. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
Bounce pass, Conley. 6 to shoot. And Chalmers kicks to Harrison. That's good, and so Chalmers with the assist. And the Grizzlies lead by 6.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Timeout called by the Kings. They're behind by 6. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
There's still a sliver of hope.
Yeah, but they've got to score and then foul immediately.
12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Collison, no good. And now we've got the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. Okay, that's good. And so the Grizzlies take the win. This was a pivotal game in the series so far, and they were able to keep their heads straight, get the job done, and take the all-important 3-2 lead. .124 left in the fourth quarter. Cousins against Gasol. There's the pick. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
You know, Cousins is not the guy you want to put on the line because he's a pretty good foul shooter for a big guy.
Shooting two.
Gets the first, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
Hey, every team would welcome a big physical player like DeMarcus Cousins. I mean, he knows exactly how to throw his body around to have an impact on the game at both ends of the floor.
Rudy Gay's checked in for the Kings. Swallow comes in for Darren Collison. And Memphis also making his switch. Arenas is checked in for Mario Chalmers.
And he doesn't let the pressure get to him. Cool and confident from the line.
Here's Abrinas. He's guarded by Afflalo. And for Sacramento, their shooting has been dreadful lately, around 28% here in the fourth. To the inside. Here's Cousins. It falls! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Conley. It's in!
Marc Gasol is a problem. They're having a lot of trouble dealing with what he's given.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Timeout, Sacramento. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
And while we've got a moment, I'd send it over to our terrific reporter, David Ulrich. David?
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to listen in with what the Kings head coach said to his team. His message was clear. Let's not beat ourselves. We came in here with a plan. We executed. We're right in this thing. Keep doing what you're doing. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Ball stolen. Conley with it, and it's Miller picking him up. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Now here's Conley. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Abrinas the pass to Gasol. Out to Conley. Clock is at 3. Here's Randolph. And the 3 off target. For the win. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. And they're going to move on to the conference semifinals. It took them 6 games to do it, Greg, but they finally asserted themselves and move on to round 2.
And I really think it benefits.
Now Conley. McGee with the block.
Yeah, if you had to pick the top priority for McGee, I think that's it. Contest shots, block shots, get in the air, use that length to deny shots at the rim.
I mean, he's just making the D look foolish. I mean, that was one heck of a move to get himself the space he needed to operate.
And how about the slam to finish it off? Not too shabby either.
Got to tell you what, safe to say that was a good-looking play from start to finish.
Ball's knocked loose. Durant against Conley. McGee, the pass to Curry. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And it's an 8-point Warrior lead. And it's Conley penetrating. Can't connect from short range.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Here's Green. Second shot opportunity, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
There's always a spot for a guy like Draymond Green on your side. An incredible defender. He's unselfish offensively and a highly skilled passer.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. Thompson, he's checked in for the Warriors. Memphis also making some changes. Gasol's checked in for Chalmers. Randolph comes in for Tony Allen. And Chandler Parsons in for Harrison. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that will put them up by 9. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Memphis. Pass to Abrines. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
Looking confident on that jumper. You've got to be decisive to get that one off quick.
Curry against Conley. Green with a screen for Curry. And it's off from 3-point range. Here are the Grizzlies with the ball. Takes the 3. Abrines' shot is off. And now they decide to foul intentionally. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yep, I agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Curry outside. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. So we see the Warriors get the win here. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And
It's tipped. All with it. And here's Porter. Pass to Satoransky. Wall wide open. A miss that time. Would have put him up. What an opportunity here.
Yeah, chance to take the lead. This is huge.
Horford with the screen on Wall. Thomas down low, covered by Wall. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
In a game this close, this late, that kind of D is clutch.
It is. And then, Greg, to go in for the flush. That could be a backbreaker.
Well, you know, it certainly swings the energy and the momentum in one team's favor. That's basically a 4 or 5 point swing, which is huge.
Here's Smart following the bucket by the Wizards. And so Boston again turning it over.
Oh, that certainly could be costly. In a close one, those kinds of mistakes can really give the other team momentum.
Timeout, Wizards. Beal's checked in for Satoransky. Boston also with the sub. Crowder's checked in. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
I was able to listen in on what Scott Brooks had to say to his team. He likes the effort. He likes the play. He said, look, we're rolling now, guys. Let's get that momentum and keep it, and let's make the most of it to win this series. Let's see if they can get it done.
All right, David, thanks. Wall against Thomas. Morris with a screen on Thomas. Here's Wall. He can't hit that time. Great D that time from Thomas. Going inside. Gortat with the defensive effort.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Boston trailing. There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Thomas deciding where to go with it to take the lead. It's good from beyond the arc.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Wall's shot is off.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that. He's not that big, but no moment is too big for him. Isaiah, a monster basket there.
Timeout, Wizards. We've got 28 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Wall against Thomas. Morris kicks to Gortat. Pass to Porter. Clock at 6. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
And rising to the moment down the stretch. Porter with the basket.
The Celtics call time. Nine seconds left to play in the final quarter. Outside Thomas to win the game. Oh, he Clark, it went in! Count it!
Yeah!
Wow, that's an ending that we'll be talking about not just for weeks, but for years.
And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. And they've edged in front.
You
Kevin, it sure was. When teams split the first 2 games of a series, Game 3 means everything. They're going into Game 4 now.
.135 left in the game. Thomas against Wall. Gortat with the block.
And an average shot blocker for a center, when Gortat rejects shots, it helps set the tone for the defense.
Now here's Wall. Gortat with a screen on Thomas. Wall, no luck.
Does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Horford with a screen on Wall. Here's Thomas. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. The Wizards shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Now here's Thomas. Left side, Horford. Pass to Crowder. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep. Rebound by the Wizards. At one point, they led by 16. And they go to the intentional foul. Free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. Morris is checked in for Oubre. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Sensing an opportunity here to increase the lead and capitalizing on it.
The Celtics call time. at the elbow. Horford. Gortat with the steal. And so they choose to intentionally foul. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Enzo Thomas will bring it up for Boston. Johnson for three. The rebound by Gortat. And so it's the Wizards with the win. People were writing their obituary before this game, but this win casts the series in a whole new light now, Greg.
And listen, they
Curry against Conley. Pass to Chalmers. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Warriors leading by 3. Green dishes to Curry. 1:41 left in the fourth quarter. Launches from deep. And the slam dunk by McGee.
Because he's a competitor and he's confident, McGee doesn't shy away from taking important shots.
Conley into the lane. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
That's just being a pro. Conley understanding the moment and rising to the occasion.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
And also, guys, how about the hustle we've seen on the boards? They're getting after it and cashing in on second chance scoring opportunities.
This is what makes him special, his ability to come through in these spots.
Curry against Conley. Curry's shot is off. Memphis trailing here. To tie it up. Draymond Green with the rebound.
They came close there to tying it up.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the fourth, that would have been a big bucket for him.
Now here's Thompson. Frames it from downtown.
Big time from Clay. Doesn't get phased when he has the opportunity.
And off a screen on Thompson. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Now here's Curry. Pass to McGee. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And now a 7-point Warrior lead.
Late in the game,
up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Count it! And now they trail by just 4.
Relentless effort from Gasol pays off big. This is a guy who never stops working hard for his team.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Shooting 2.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
You know, important for him to come through at the line there because they want to expand that lead.
But Grizzlies call timeout. .27 seconds left in the fourth. Randolph, a screen on Thompson. With the step back. Here's Aprinas. Good D by Thompson. And now we've got the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Conley finds Randolph. And that's going to do it for this series. They'll move on and eliminate any chance of a comeback with a big-time win here in Game 5. And, Greg, it's on to... James looking it over. 26 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Thompson, count it!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
The Celtics call time. Shumpert is checked in for Mo Williams. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the head coach for Boston had some instruction for the guys during the timeout, and he's excited about their chances. He said, this is what we've worked for. This is where we want to be. Now it's up to us to take it. That means big plays and big shots. We'll see if they can rise to the big moment, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Irving against Thomas. Johnson with a screen on Irving. The three. Buries the triple. And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
Not enough time for a catch-and-shoot three, so I think it's got to be an alley-oop that draws the and one potentially. Crazy scenario right here.
And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. great work inside. He doesn't mind taking punishment on the way up.
He misses the free throw. Celtics making a switch here. Crowder's checked in.
We got this.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
Even with the miss, he got the big one there to put him in front.
Thomas, pass to Horford. To take the lead, and Thompson sends it back.
So disruptive. Thompson's defensive instincts are off the charts.
Rebounded by Jerebko.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Horford with the screen on Katie. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
What a player. His attitude and confidence, infectious.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. Stephen Curry, he's checked in for Sean Livingston. He's off on the second.
And you can see that even though he ties the game up, disappointed he couldn't give him the lead.
And pushing it up, here's Boston. The big dunk at the end of the break.
Those fast break points are key. They come easier than scoring against the set defense.
Curry deciding where to go with it. Pass to KD. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his third assist on the night.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
Now here's Thomas. Horford with the screen on Curry. Thomas outside. Traps in the tray. Thomas got 43 points.
Trying to put the team on his back offensively. Tight game. IT is definitely ready to step up.
The three from KD. Rebounded by the Celtics.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Lets it go with the three. Kevin Durant with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Green passes to McGee. Offline with his three. And so Thomas will bring it up for Boston. A 2-point game. Picked by Horford. It's up a three. Thompson with the rebound.
You know, brick after brick after brick. I mean, that's been the story for him this quarter. I mean, he's got to brain it in down the stretch here.
McGee. It falls. And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Now here's Thomas. Misses the three.
He's missing shot after shot after shot from long range. With time running low, he'd be better off trying something else.
Green kicks to Thompson. They kick it out to Green. Shot clock at 6. Shoots from 12. It's good!
Well, I tell you what, Steph Curry, somebody lit a fire under him.
The Celtics call time. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
Thomas against Curry. Outside Thomas. Horford with the screen on Green. Here's Thomas with the three. No good from three-point territory. So we see the Warriors get the win here. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all. Curry against Thomas. Outside Curry. Pass to KD. In the corner, Iguodala with it. Outside, KD. The shot's good on the assist by Iguodala. Iguodala's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. The Celtics call time.
That was a good time to call the timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Johnson comes in for Smart, and Jay Crowder's subbed in for Terry Rozier. Green is checked in for the Warriors. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the head coach for Boston had some instruction for the guys during the timeout. He told them he liked the way they were working, but he said we have to really get after it. All we need is a couple of stops. Keep your focus. We'll see if they can close it out. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Now, here's Johnson. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Here he goes. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Thomas, it's a wide open look. Connects from 3-point range. Now it's a 3-point Boston lead.
Trying to put the team on his back offensively. Tight game. IT is definitely ready to step up.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Here's Green on the inbound. There's the drive.
The competitive fire and clutch ability of Green comes out in these big moments.
Thomas surveying the D. Pass to Crowder. Fires the three. The Warriors pull it in. Green kicks to Curry. Puts it up. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got 6 assists here tonight. Curry against Thomas. Pass to Johnson. Clock at 6. Horford with the screen on Thompson. Beyond the arc. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Ice water in his veins. The big pressure situation, and it doesn't have any effect on him.
Curry against Thomas. The tray. Wow! Curry automatic from deep.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Thomas passes to Johnson. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It drops.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
This is a huge possession.
And this is where all the hard work pays off. You have to be able to execute under pressure.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Here's Thomas. Can't get it to fall.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay.
Thompson, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Sending Klay Thompson to the line is never a good idea.
He sinks the clutch free throw. Durant's checked in for the Warriors. Knock it down, and they really needed that one.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
The Celtics call time. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Now Thomas. Shoots over Curry. Oh, no good there. The potential game winner off the mark. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a moment. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime.
Here we go.
Pass to KD. And McGee kicks to Green. KD on the wing. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now here's Crowder, and Durant sends it back.
You know, somehow Durant is still a bit overlooked as a defender and shot blocker.
Warriors on D. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Shot clock at 5. Outer dishes to Thomas. From deep three-point land. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the middle. And Green slams it in.
How about the execution inside by Green? He's excellent at knowing when to attack down low.
Outside Crowder. From the wing. It goes straight through with the swish. Just over a minute and a half played here in overtime. Green taking his time here. Durant with a wide open look. From outside off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Horford sets a screen for Thomas. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Thompson with it. Now Thomas defending. Outside, Green. Pass to Curry. Curry to the rim. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Crowder. Green with the block.
Green takes great pride in his defense now. He loves denying shots at the rim and playing bigger than his 6'8" frame would lead you to believe.
Now here's Green. Thompson outside. 6 to shoot. On its way from Curry for 2. The good-looking shot from the wing. Curry's got 22.
Curry is a guy you can trust to get it done when it needs to be done.
Horford with the screen on Curry. Here's Thomas. Green with the rebound. Green's got 7 rebounds in the game. Outside Curry. Pass to Thompson. Crowder with the steal. All alone. And Crowder slams it in.
Boy, that is a big-time effort at both ends, just taking over there.
Thomas against Curry. Bobbed up there for Durant. And stolen by Thomas. To tie it up. It's not going to go for him. Good work defensively by KD. Pass to McGee. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. And the Warriors lead by 4.
Because he's a competitor and he's confident, McGee doesn't shy away from taking important shots.
Thomas against Curry. Outside Thomas. Top of the key. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
He's not that big, but no moment is too big for him. Isaiah, a monster basket there.
On its way from Curry for 2. Can't nail the jumper.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Here's Thomas. Over Curry. The second effort. Got it. A huge shot to tie it up.
Right into the heart of that defense. I think Thomas takes it as a personal challenge sometimes.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Curry passes to McGee. Crowder pulls it in. And so it's Crowder with it. They'll bring it up for Boston. Pass to Thomas. Horford sets a screen for Thomas. Misses the tray. And so we are tied again at the end of overtime. Now we're headed to overtime number 2. And we'll be back right after. Can't stop now. We're ready for another extra period. What a game of basketball this has been. And here is Durant. Outside, Green to the paint. Curry crashes inside.
As a defender, it's got to be a futile feeling when Curry's in the zone like this.
Curry against Thomas. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's foul number 2 for him. Stolen by Thompson.
You could tell it was almost tunnel vision on that pass. Had no idea where the defender was.
Here's McGee. Rebound by the Celtics. Thomas got his 5th rebound in this one.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Outside, Horford. Horford with the screen on Thompson. 4 on the clock. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Thompson.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Good on the second free throw.
The free throw line's a great way to see how confident a player's feeling.
The Warriors shooting 47%, pretty solid. Curry against Thomas. Curry passes to Thompson. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Thompson's got 22.
And Thompson thrives in those catch-and-shoot situations.
Johnson outside. Pass to Thomas. With the drive, McGee with the block.
Boy, and the wingspan McGee has covers a lot of ground. Very useful for shot blocking.
Katie against Crowder. It's in. Durant not bothered at all by the defense.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Here's Thomas. McGee with the block.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Thompson finds Curry. Virtually unstoppable. Curry gets through.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
The Celtics call time. Curry against Thomas. Poked away. Looking to end the run. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
How about the range on that jump shot? I love seeing this guy when he's in form.
Curry against Thomas. Outside, KD. Oh, Durant imposing his will.
You know, the defense is all over Durant inside, but, you know, his length and agility and high release point allow him to still make it happen.
Thomas, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Good on the first, and that trims the lead to 6.
You've got to be crafty to succeed in this league. At 5'9", Thomas is just that, a skilled, savvy point guard.
He's perfect from the line this time.
And good aggressive basketball on that trip. Drawing the foul, converting the free throws, and then also narrowing the gap.
Here's KD. And Boston with the rebound. Crowder's got his 6th rebound on the night. Thomas up top. Guarded by Curry. Launches it. Thomas's shot is off.
And you get the sense that he's hit a wall here in OT. It just hasn't been much help to them at all offensively.
An outstanding performance from Durant so far. But you know what? That's par for the course for him. He's just a natural scorer.
Thomas against Curry. Fires from 18. Thomas, good. Thomas got 24 points.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford. Inside, here's Thompson. Off on the layup.
Yeah, showing some strength in the paint there. Tough rebound.
Here's Thomas. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And, you know, right there, very aggressive inside. Thomas keeps the defense guessing.
Curry against Thomas. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
The Celtics call time. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
Yeah, and looking at how much time they have, I think it's likely we'll see them try to get a good look and score quickly.
To tie it up. Yes! A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
Crucial basket for this team. He gave them a shot in the arm with that one.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. And here are the Warriors now. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Curry against Thomas. Now here's Curry, guarded closer. 5 to shoot. Green with a screen for Curry. Trying to find Green. He's got it now.
But nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
The Celtics call time. In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
And with under 2 seconds remaining, they need something quick. Don't have time for an extra pass here, but they want to try for a three off the inbound play and go for the win. Definitely doable.
Knocked loose. It's stolen by Curry. There's a whistle, and it goes on Isaiah Thomas. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. And they've done it. The new NBA champions. Oh, to be crowned a champion on the road is something else. To win and to do it with a crowd that was so emotional and so into this game, you've beaten the team and you've conquered everything that this great arena holds.
Yeah, it's a bittersweet moment for the home crowd. But our full credit to the victors and the amazing job they did to never lose focus or drive. And boy, this is the moment they've been working towards all season long. And even though they don't get to celebrate in front of their home fans, does not take away from the satisfaction.
And we've enjoyed bringing you every minute of the action here on 2K Sports. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next season.